do well in the business. Remember, you don't have to come in this business with skills. It doesn't, that's why when you join, we don't ask you, do you have selling skills? But we ask you, do you have dreams? Because when you have dreams and goals, you are able to learn any skills that you're gonna be taught. But if you're not if you're not goal driven, you're not gonna be able to learn because you are lazy, I guess. So the only thing we ask you, do you have goals when you want to join the business? Because that's the only thing you need. You need to think about what matters the most to you, and then you go for it. All I'm gonna say, well done for taking the first step and starting the business. It's going to be worth it, and it's not just a business of one day, but this is a business. This is a business where you are building a legacy for your kids, for your grandchildren, for your family. Because if Forever says, even when we are no more, your kids, your family can take over the business at your level, and they're still getting the money that you are getting right now. So don't think about now. Yes, you are building, but you are building the future. You're not only building for you. So you cannot allow yourself to leave a 5,000 rand business. Why don't you go for more? Because Forever says to you, where do you want to be? Imagine a business that allows you to promote yourself, that allows you to choose a title. If you are here and you are working, can you just go to your job tomorrow and say, I want to be a manager tomorrow? Can you do that? No. But with Forever, you can do it. You can say, Kandla, by December, I'm going to be a manager. By December, I'll be in Paris. I'm going to Paris. At your workplace, you cannot do that. But Forever, it's a company where it allows you to say, even if you want to be a senior manager by January, you can be a senior manager by January. So the only person that can delay you, it can only be you, nobody else. You can come into the business and be a senior manager. You can come to the business and be the first one who I became a manager in 3 months of joining the business. You can change everything and say, I'm going to be a manager in just 2 months of joining the business. Who's stopping you? Nobody, So you get to choose where you want to be. And always remember that your success begins inside of you. If you're not feeling it, if you're not ready to accept it, if you're not ready to go through this road of being successful, then you're not going to get to it. Then you're not going to get the blessings. Like, remember, success comes with challenges. There is no way you're going to be the same person and expect to be at the top. For you to be at the top, that's why we call it at the top. It's because it doesn't come easy. But are you ready to go through the challenges? Are you ready to go through pain to get there? Because if you can't see it first, I can see you, Caroline. When I look at you, Caroline, you deserve to be a manager by next month. But if you don't believe it within yourself, me believing in you, it's useless. It's not helping. It must come from you. The way the mindset is so powerful. I can look at Caroline and say, this one can never be a manager. But because Caroline's mind is already made up, Caroline can be a manager in 2 months. It's not up to me. It's about you making that decision. Which, you know what? I deserve this. This is for me. It belongs to me. That Paris trip that they shared on the group, it's mine. If you can't say it first, then no one else will. Start with you. Because I can do all the trainings in the world. As long as you are not ready to face the challenges, to do the work, all the trainings are just useless. And what's going to keep you in the business is to remember why you started. What made you to wake up that morning or that afternoon and say, this is my money, I'm buying my first stock. That reason that made you to buy the first stock must always click in your head, because you trusted a stranger with your money and you said, I'm joining the business. Because there was something within you that was pushing you. So even on challenging days, don't forget that reason. Because there will be challenging days, the way you feel, this is not for me, where you feel, I can't do this anymore. But when you remember, why am I here? You don't even need Nonhlanhla to motivate you. You don't even need Nonhlanhla to inspire you. And start by setting your short-term goals and your long-term goals. Remember, if you're not writing them down, those goals are not alive. It's just a dream. Because there's so much power in that ink. Don't ever look down on taking a pen and writing down that goal. You know, when I talk about the goal, what is it? Maybe you're having problems with your phone. You're saying, I'm buying a new phone. I'm not even meaning an iPhone. I'm buying a new phone in December. That's a short-term goal. And the second-term goal, you like, I'm buying the stationery for my kids in November. Maybe you're a student. It is you saying, I'm paying my university fees by December. That's a short-term goal. Or I'm changing the couches in the house by December. That's a short-term goal. When we talk about a long-term goal, you are thinking now, Guti, this time next year, I must have my own car through this business. Or you can say this time next day, I should be done paying off my car. That's a long-term goal. Don't be in the business and say, I want to make money. Then after making money, what? Because you're going to misuse it. Again, you are not goal-driven. So these goals are going to help you, even in tough times, you wake up and say, you can do this. You're going to win this. Because when the going gets tough, you have to level up. You have to get tougher. There is no way you're going to be an entrepreneur and you say the road is smooth. You are lying. There is no smooth journey, but the rewards are such amazing. And I need you to start taking ownership from now. Do you know that the information that you need to run your business, it is all over social media? You can even go and follow a Forever Living Southern Africa page. The trainings are there. You can go on YouTube, go under Coach Oni CSM. I'm going to type it on the group. All the trainings, how to sell your first stock, they are there. How to present, they are there. Even the inspiration from other business owners that made it through difficulties, it is there. There will be days when you wake up, you don't want to talk to anyone, you want to give up. That's where you need to go to that YouTube channel to Coach Oni CSM and just choose one. Just choose one presentation. Believe me, after that presentation, you'll be like, I'm ready to work. Because we are human beings. There are those days where we feel like we are giving up, when we feel like it's not worth it. But how do you get back to the game? Go and listen to others that made it. Then you will get back to your game. Then you will understand that there's nothing wrong with what you are going through. Every leader went through it, and you are also supposed to go through it. Attending trainings, it's something that you cannot negotiate. Even if maybe you can't make it that time, go back and catch up. Because with every training, I'm a senior manager in the business. I don't miss any training. Because I know with every training, there's 2 points that I'm going to learn that will help me to take my business to the next level. Today's presentation on WhatsApp, you don't just go there and be like, I've added my people. You go there, you listen. You know why you are listening? You are learning how to do your own presentation. After tonight's presentation, you create your own WhatsApp group where you're going to be practicing this presentation. You listen to what the presenter said and you do it with your own voice. Then you can start hosting your own WhatsApp presentation. Then you can say, Leader Nonhlanhla, can you listen to my voice notes? What can I fix? Can I start presenting? It's a copy and paste business. Just be yourself. I don't know which language you are using in Namibia. You can even change it to connect with people from Namibia and say, you know what? I'm going to change this. I'm going to present with the language we are using in Namibia. If you're in South Africa, you know most people are using isiZulu. You can even change it and say, I'm going to listen to what they say. I'm going to take the slide the way they are. But the explanation, I'm going to listen from them and use my own voice. Because people want to join under people that can lead. Because your people will also get tired. Every time when we are joining the presentation, it's only Nonhlanhla presenting, which means I must join under Nonhlanhla. I started presenting when I was a preferred customer because the person that introduced me in the business decided to leave the business. But she was not leaving my business. She was leaving her business. So my business is not my sponsor's business. It's my business. I would go to only my upline to get just a direction. But I'm struggling with this. How can I do it? The worst mistake you can ever do in the business is to suffer in your own corner. When you see that you are suffering, there's a place where you are not doing well, shout. That's what your upline is there for. That's what I'm here for. When you see what, no, I'm struggling, Bella. It's been 2 weeks. I'm sitting with this stock. Let me talk to my sponsor. Let me talk to my upline. They need to help me. It's been a month. I didn't recruit even a single person. Let me ask my sponsor, how is she doing this? So start presenting now as a preferred customer. Maybe you're staying very far with your sponsor. Why are you waiting for her? Because your job is to just share the excitement and the business benefit. You copy from these Zoom presentations what they say and the WhatsApp presentation what they say. You write it down. You go when you present, you use the same thing. You say the same thing. There's no specific way. I promise you, with everyone you see presenting, no one went to school for presenting. We copied and pasted what our sponsors were doing. Remember, it's a business of people. If you spend a day without getting new contacts, without telling anyone about the business or the product, then you are out of business. It's like you are running a McDonald's and you spend a day without opening doors in that McDonald's. How are you expecting McDonald's to make profit? It's not going to happen. Same with you. You are the CEO of your business. If you spend a day without talking to anyone about the products of the business, then your shop is closed the whole day and you'll end up being frustrated because you're going to see everyone winning. You need to tell everyone you know about the business and the product. It's going to be very painful where, Joseph, maybe you have a cousin in Namibia, because you didn't invite your cousin to the presentation. He found me on Instagram. He joins under me. Then you come back, you are angry. My cousin, why did you join under Nonhlanhla? And then your cousin comes back and say, but Joseph, I didn't know you are also recruiting. Because I get it, you were stressed. Or maybe I'm hosting a presentation in Rundu, Carolina. You see your best friend from high school. She's showing up with me. And you're like, hi, how do you know each other? Hi, Pela, you must join under me. And then your best friend says, I didn't know you are also recruiting. I found Nonhlanhla on Instagram. Because you want to be a private agent. All I'm going to ask from you, can you go from today and make sure everyone in your contact list knows that you have an amazing business opportunity? You know what you need to do? Like today, you send a link, you forward it to all your contacts. If you're not sure, you're not going to remember your product. This is what I taught always the new people. You go to your contact list. You start from A. You do your 100, your who do you know list. You do a list of 100 people that you know. Even if it's people from church or from school, you write them down. And then on Sunday, there's a Zoom session. You write it down, you just send them, all 100 of them, same time. Or maybe you can say, this week I'm inviting 20. You're like, hi, Sipho, how are you doing? I've just become part of this amazing business opportunity. If you're interested to know about it and make extra income, these times are tough. Please join in here with the Zoom session. You don't have to go there and present. You have your leaders that are going to present for you. Your only job is to invite people to these presentations. You forwarding that message to Sipho, it's not your job to worry if he joined in or not, but your part is done. At least Sipho knows when I want to join, I must go to Caroline. Then you seeing Sipho, your friend, joining under me because Sipho didn't know that you are also recruiting. Make sure you start with your warm market, people that already know you. You just send them the links that if you're interested in making extra income, join the session. It's on WhatsApp today. It's on Zoom tonight.
Only for the people that are close to me, they don't even seem interested. I think they're interested.
Talita, you are not. Let me try and mute her. Okay. So it starts with you. Start with your home market. Then you can start expanding to social media. But if you're still here and you're like, I am not ready to expand, hey, your business will suffer. Because Forever says, you are here because someone told you about the business. So now, for us to reward you, for us to pay you, you need to go and do the same. Be someone's destiny helper. There's someone maybe that's been praying for a breakthrough. Then boom, they get your message. Then you are their answered prayer. You don't prejudge people. Don't assume this one doesn't need extra income. If you see someone driving a big car, that person needs extra income because all the money they are paying for that big car, they need something to supplement their income. If someone is always complaining, "What, I'm broke," then this is your turn to say, Lalela, come and listen to the business opportunity. I've met a lot of people that were saying they're broke, but today they are doing well in the business. So stop being a private agent and stop trying to be perfect. I'm still a senior manager, but I'm learning every day. You can never be perfect, especially when you are dealing with people. Allow yourself to learn. Unfortunately, this is the only business where you learn by doing. You do not learn by listening to what they say. You do not learn by folding your hands, but you learn by taking what we taught you here and you implement it and you initially do it. That's where you're going to learn new skills every day, because every day you connect with different people and they have different approaches. Then you learn when someone says this to me. I don't want to lie to you. Nami, when I started the business and someone says the product is expensive, I would be offended. I was offended by then because I was still new. I didn't know what to say to them. And there were thoughts, hey, what if no one buys? But the minute you meet a lot of people that are saying the product is expensive, you learn what to say. The more you are faced with that challenge. With every challenge, you learn a new skill that you can learn, that you can use in the future. But if you don't do the work, you are not giving yourself a chance to grow. You are not giving yourself a chance to learn a new skill. I know we all got the book. If you didn't get it, please let me know so that I can arrange one for you. With your stock, there's a book that says First Step to Manager. That book tells you what message to send to people. That book tells you how to present. That book tells you how to invite people on a presentation. That book tells you how to launch. It's called First Step to Manager book. You received it with your first stock. I know with the online, sometimes they don't put it in. If you don't have the First Step to Manager book, then let me know, and then I will be able to arrange one for you. Remember, you become blessed by being a blessing to someone's life. You being a blessing to someone's life, it's by sharing the business opportunity with that person so that they can be able to put food on the table, so that they can be able to be financially free. So love people, learn to listen to people, then you respond. Because with every conversation, people will bring up their problems. And that's where you bring solutions and say, I have actually a business opportunity for you that's going to help you. And someone maybe will say, I've been struggling to sleep. You know what? I have a herbal tea that will help you to sleep peacefully at night. And always ask for help. You can never be a Mr. Know-it-all or Miss Know-it-all. Love and fall in love with what you do. Look forward to changing someone's life. You cannot go to bed without touching a life. Then you are in the wrong business, because this is a business of love. This is a business of changing lives. So what is it that we do? You're not going to gain confidence in the products if you're not using them. I know we have half members here that maybe bought GA 1.5. Obviously, you cannot use the whole 1.5 stock, but I'm asking you to take at least one or two products from that stock and use it. It's not a loss. You are investing in your business so that you can confidently share the benefits of the product with the next person. You know why I'm saying that? Now, our tooth gel is green inside. So if you're not using our tooth gel, you'll find a customer saying, the tooth gel is rotten because it's green inside. Then you start panicking because you don't know the product. But when you use the product, you know it's green because it has got mint. Does it make sense? So also, when we are using the product, take pictures, take videos, and then you just type, I've been struggling with 1, 2, 3, 4. With this product, I've seen a difference. Don't lie. But can you be honest with what you benefit when you use the product? Guys, you can never be confident to recommend or sell the product if you're not using them. So with your first stock, I'm begging you, it's an investment to your business. It's not a loss, because you need to have confidence in what you're selling. Take 2 products and use them. Maybe next month, try another 2. So every month you add 2 products that you're going to try. So that maybe this month, you're going to take Aloe Shield and a tooth gel. Next month, you can take skincare. The other month, you can take the supplements. Maybe 1. But at least to gain the confidence. And maybe if you are struggling with your skin, play around with the skincare product and see which combo that works better with you, so that you can be able to explain to your customers. When your customer says, I have a sensitive skin, do you know why I know that what people use for sensitive skin? Because I have a sensitive skin. I've used avocado soap, jelly, propolis cream. They don't work for me. I'm only surviving because I moved to Sonia. Sonia doesn't have that strong ingredients. So it's used by people like me who have a sensitive skin. But you're not going to know because you're not using the product. After that, guys, our job is to just move the products. We move the product. After that, we sell and recommend the product. There's no way on social media you go there and you won't find anyone saying, I'm struggling with my skin. You are lying. I'm being honest with you. Remember, on TikTok, there's over billions and billions of people. Are you telling me out of those billion people, no one has a skin problem? Maybe it's because you are not consistent. Let me tell you how the social media things work. The more videos you are posting, the more you are posting, the more your account gets the exposure. But when you post once a week, once a month, your account is not going to get the exposure. So the exposure that you need, maybe for the first 15 videos, you'll get 0 likes. But the more you post more videos or more pictures, you'll keep on getting more people liking now or coming back asking, what is this for? We call it social media algorithms. The more you're active, the more crowd you're going to get into your space. So don't worry. If your videos are getting 1 like, you are building that momentum. You are building your network. Even if it gets 2 viewers on TikTok, don't worry. But that there will be 1 video, that's a promise to you, that will be a game changer for you, where you will get more than 500 views. But you'll never know which one it will be if you stop along the way. Guys, I promise you, keep on doing those videos. There'll be 1 video that will be a game changer for your social media. Just 1. But if you quit along the way, you'll never know that breakthrough. That's how we sell and recommend the product. So the nice thing is that you can do this face-to-face or online. How can you do that? Face-to-face, when you meet someone, make their day. How are you doing? You look good. I love your hair. Let me get your number. Maybe we can meet for coffee sometimes. Actually, I love your energy. That's it. And the minute you exchange numbers, they're also going to see what you're posting. I have a lot of customers that I connected with on the street. I did not tell them about the business. But the minute they see me posting about the business, but why you didn't tell me you are making money from Forever? Add me to your presentation. So if face-to-face, wherever you go, you start more conversations. You build more relationships. I promise you, you will never fail. Social media, you build your network by being active. It's either you post pictures or you post, and with social media, there's no perfect because it upgrades every day. Allow yourself to learn every day. You remember how frustrated we were when TikTok started? We were like, oh, Emma, this is difficult. How am I going to do it? Now we are comfortable with it. You remember how frustrated we were moving from BlackBerry to the smartphones? We thought, all the touch screens are difficult. But look at you now, you are using a touch screen. So same with social media. When you're starting it, being consistent, you will feel like, this is not going to be good for me. I promise you, the more you do it, it's going to be like you when you were moving from that Nokia 3310 and BlackBerry to a smartphone or to a touch screen. When you saw it, you were like, hey, I don't know where to get this, but today you are a master of it. Same with social media. The more you are active, you find out what works. You're going to be comfortable along the way, even with face-to-face. Don't go there and like, I like to tell you about Forever. No, build a relationship. Because people would think you want to gain something from them. Unless along the conversations, there's a space where you can talk about extra income. But you cannot say, hello, do you know Forever? Hi, man, like, you don't even know if I'm angry or I'm having a bad day. And let me give you an idea about the approach on social media. When you know, guys, when you say good morning, hi, to someone, the response, you can tell, good, I cannot carry on with the conversation. This person is not happy that I said hi. But you know, when you say to someone, hi, how are you? Your hair is nice. And the response, she's excited. You're like, this is it. I want you. And you start asking, where did you do your hair? I man, give you a number so that you can direct me. It starts like that. It's more conversations. You build relationships. This is forever for you. You need to open your heart. You need to love people. Imagine, guys, this business is even teaching you how to love. I can't remember the last time I was angry because I used to have serious anger issues. Because this company will teach you that not everything needs you to be emotional. Not everything needs you to be angry. Just love people. Sometimes, instead of I would say, oh, if it was an old me, I would be angry at the person. But now I just smile and give you love. So you become a better version of yourself too while you're doing this business. You cannot be in this business and you'll be like, I'm going to keep it to myself. I don't want anyone to know about it. That's where your failure starts. You are here because someone told you about the business. So don't keep it to yourself. I need you to start praying for an open heart, to start thinking, how can I help this stranger? How can I help the next person? I said something. What we do in this business, we are simply moving the products. When the products are not moving, it means we don't have a business. Forever has been around for 46 years because we have quality products. People are buying the products because we are moving the products. How are we moving the products? When you drink the product, when you utilize the product, they are moving. When you sell the product, you are moving the product. When you recruit someone, you are moving the product because that person, when they join, they are buying the product and they also going to use, sell, and recruit. It's a duplication. Once you stop moving the products through these three things, then we don't have a business. That's why you don't make money if you don't do these three things. Isn't it simple, guys? We move the product. How do you move the product? We drink them, we use them, then we sell them, then we recruit other people, they buy the product, they also move the product. The company will last forever. So that's why I got forever. If you're not using the product, if you're not selling the product, if you're not recruiting, you won't make money. Where is the money gonna come from? Because a company pays you for your effort. So if you're not moving anything, forever must pay you money from where? Because you are getting paid for moving the product, which is recruiting, which is also selling. So let me take this part that I love the most. How do we get paid? I hope you can take a screenshot of this one. Guys, if you're a half member here, I want to say to you, well done for starting. I'm really honest. Because you could have just said, hey man, it's useless to start in 1.5. But you said to yourself, I'm going to start and I'm gonna grow from this 1.5. Well done. Not a lot of people think like you. Well done. So as a half member, I please type a question where you don't understand. As a half member, your only benefit, it is 5% profit. So maybe if you bought 1.5, your profit for sure is 70 rands or 50 rands, which is not a lot, we agree. But remember, you are not yet in the process of making that. You are not yet in that level of making a lot of money. This is your stepping stone. This half member is there to help you build your business. You know why your only profit is 5% as a half member? Because remember we said half member. It means you are not yet fully in the business. You only have 1 foot in. So it's only 5% profit. But right now, at the half member level, don't look at how much money you are making, but look at duplicating that 1.5 to close your full member. Don't start now, you sell one to the gel, you chow the money. Then you've lost your business. Remember that money is for duplicating. So now you sell one avocado, so you buy bread. Be willing to suffer for the next 2 months for your dreams, for the best life that you want. Be willing to cut the things that you've always loved. You know, there was a lady who even said for 3 months after joining the business, she was not paying her DSTV. It's not like it's worth it. And she even sat down with the family, with guys, because I'm building the best future for you. I'm not going to pay for DSTV for the next 2 months. And it worked. So for your business, you need to be ready to sacrifice. If you still want to live a comfortable life, then forget about the bright future that you want to build for your family. So full membership, which I'm begging you, go to full member so that you can start duplicating and building your business. Full membership, your discount is 30%. Guys, we're not only ending on 30%. You're also going to get paid every month on the 15th for just buying the products. Forever do not even care if the products you buy as a full member, you are going to use them or you are going to sell them. But as long as you are 4CC active, we're going to pay you 5% back for the amount you spent on the 15th, on top of your 30% profit. It's even 54%, not 30%, the profit here. Supervisor, your discount is 38%. Assistant manager, your discount is 43%. Manager level, I made a mistake here. Manager level, your discount is 48%. So do you understand where for me, I'm like, here, sacrifice. If it means you buy short groceries to move from here, do it, because there's no money here. Whatever money or whatever cent you have, you need to invest in your business. And when you're investing in your business, you don't have any loss, because you know from here you're going to start recruiting. You're going to start building a team. You're going to start processes and getting paid. You're going to start making more profit. Let's go to the recruiting part. You know, you'll find people saying, Ish, but it's difficult to recruit. No, it's not difficult. The problem is that you make it about you. How, like, can you start from today and say, how many people can I help to make money through this business? Then you will see that recruiting is not difficult. The reason you find it difficult, it's because you make it about you. What will they say? What if I say something wrong? No, you are helping that next person. It's up to them if they need your help or not. Stop making it about you. Can you, like, openly ask yourself, what if I start helping more people to put food on the table? What if I start helping more people to be financially free and tell them how they can make money from forever? Our job is not to convince people to join the business or beg them. Our job is to educate them about the business benefits. That's where their money is. So now the problem, you want to go to people, how can I convince the person to join? We don't convince. How can I convince you to make money? I'm just sharing the information because I want to help you. But not everyone wants to be helped. So you need to get used to this rejection thing. Some people are comfortable with zero bank balance. It's not your fault, but you've done your part. You've shared the business benefits. Guys, let me emphasize on this. For whatever work that you put in your business, you're going to get paid for. Look at this. When you recruit someone who joins with 1.5, you can let me mute you, my darling. Okay, she's muted now. When you recruit someone, guys, remember, you cannot recruit if you are a half member. So when you recruit someone that joins GA 1.5, within 10 days, Forever pays you 300 rands. Guys, imagine this. When I will look at 1.5 and say it's a small amount, but imagine you're going to get 300. So imagine if you recruit 5 people that joins GA 1.5, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, you also get your 1.5. Let's say you recruit someone who joins GA 2.4, Forever pays you 550. When someone joins GA 4.8, Forever pays you 1.1 within 10 days. You're not going to wait for 4 weeks. When someone joins GA 6.8, Forever pays you 1.550. You know why? Because Forever pays you 25% of the amount a person joined with, and they minus EVAT. After minusing EVAT, this is what you're going to get. So when someone joins GA 9.7, you're going to get 2,200. I don't know what happened here. You're going to get 2,200. Okay, let's say now, Mr. Joseph, you recruit Beulah. Yes, let's say, Mr. Joseph, you recruit Beulah. But Beulah joins GA 1.5. And now when you want your 2.2, don't stress. You know, when Beulah joins GA 1.5, I'm making an example. She will need 369. Aibo, 369. Guys, it's so easy to become a full member. Are you sure? We're not 369. Beulah will have to buy 6 or 7 times to become a full member with 1.5 all the time. So Beulah can go and sell with 1.5, take the same 1.5, buy again and sell, take the same 1.5, buy again and sell. When you're a half member, you need to be the hardest working person in the room because you are pushing for that full member. You know what we'll forever do, to Mr. Joseph? Every time when Beulah buys GA 1.5, she will be getting 300. In total, that 300, it's 310, I think. That 310 will be 2.2. So as long as someone is still a half member, you're going to be getting your once-off bonus. Let's say maybe Beulah joined GA 4.8. Mr. Joseph, you're going to get your 1.1. And then she goes back again, GA 4.8, and buy the last 6 to close full member. You're going to get your 1.1 again. In total, you'll be on 2.2. So the once-off bonus, you only get it when someone from your team who's directly recruited by you buys the product. You get the 25% of the amount they bought with. It doesn't make sense, guys. Can you please type a 1 if it does make sense? Because this has everything to do with your bank balance. Hence, I want to make sure that you understand it. This is the part that I love the most. I know a lot of people will be like, but when am I getting paid? You only get paid once you are in this level, a full member, an assistant supervisor. Hence, I'm saying, don't sit too long a half member. It's going to damage your business. Move. Even if you must take the grocery money to close it, do it. It's going to be worth it. What is happening on the 15th? Why you always see us excited, screaming on the 15th? As a full member, as long as you did your 4 CCs or more, every month on the 15th, you're going to get paid 5% back of the amount you bought with. Again, this is a plus. If you recruited someone the previous month, you're going to get paid 5% on top of this once-off bonus. Remember, this is what you're getting in 10 days, but this is what you are getting the following month on the 15th. You're going to get 5% of the amount the person joined with. Let's make an example with this one. When she joins GA 1.5, within 10 days, you get 300. On the 15th, again, for the same person, they are going to pay you 5% for this 1.5. Guys, isn't this nice? When you recruit someone, you get paid twice. Within 10 days, once off. On the 15th, it's the fact that that person bought the products. Guys, it's so nice. Look at this again. You already made your 30% profit. On the 15th, they still pay you 5% for the fact that you bought. Like on top of chowing your profit, you still gonna. So on the 15th, you get paid for your own performance and your team's performance. Let me see the chat. I hope I'm gonna get questions here. I'm reading the chats because I closed them. Okay, so you're all understanding. Guys, so you see, which you can start making a lot of money from full member level. There's no way you can be broke just because you're a full member. So even if maybe this month, Beulah, you did not recruit anyone. Stress. Yes, recruiting will come eventually. But at least you have control of your business, of your sales. That's why you have control of. You know very well, if I do my 4 CCs, it means on the 15th, I'm getting paid. So that when your team joins, when your recruits join, they already find you getting paid. So the only time you get paid for buying products, it is when you are an assistant supervisor. For all other levels, you only get paid for your team's performance. So that's why I have members go to this chance of getting paid twice for buying products and also for recruiting. Any questions on this one? This is what I want to emphasize though on. My half members, I love you so much and I'm proud of you. You did a brave decision. You started with what you have. And I promise you, you are amazing. That could have discouraged you, but you said, I'm doing it with my 1.5. I'm really proud of you. But right now you are already in the business. You're getting the trainings. So I don't think there can be anything that can hold you back. This is simple. It's either 2 months of joining, within 2 months of joining the business, guys, of joining the business, I'm going to explain to this, buy with a 9,723. Or even if maybe you joined GA 1.5, you can just take 6.8 this month and just close this full member. So let me say you joined GA 1.5 this month, ne? I love making these examples. So what is left from you to get to this 9.7? You're going to say 9.7 minus 1.5. Then that's the amount that you are left with to buy with to close your full member. Or you can just say, you know what, month end, I'm just taking out once of 6.8. But you cannot be saying, yeah, okay, from 6.8 minus 1.5. No, this is a once-off thing. You only do that minus things that where you can buy little by little. This is the only option, but this is a once-off option. And guys, look at this. Imagine how much profit from 1% to 30% discount. On top of that, on the 15th, when you do your 4 CCs, you get paid. Guys, I'm begging you, don't sleep on money. We are with the best business. And let me promise you something. There's no company that will pay you like forever. You can go and work for all the companies. There is no company that will pay you like forever. That's a promise. It's proven. There is no company, because you can always say I'm upgrading 200,000 per month, which is something you can never do at your workplace. Okay, so how does Forever calculate their months? Ne? Let me make an example with someone else. Let's say Cynthia joined on the 25th of this month. Her 2 months doesn't start on the 25th. Our month in Forever starts from the first day of the month until the last day of the month. It doesn't matter if you joined on the last day of the month, but your first month is that month. They don't count from the 30th to the 30th. No. It's like at work. The ticket starts from the 1st of every month until the 30th of every month. So even if you can join the last day of the month, yeah, your first month is finished. You only left with the last month for your 2 months to close your full member. Does this one make sense? Same with the income for the 15th. They calculate your performance from the 1st of every month until the last day of every month. So you cannot say, hi, but last month I did my 4 CCs, I must do it again. Yes. Again, you go to work Monday to Friday, 30 days per month. So why forever you want to show up for work only for previous month, next month you want free income? There's no way. For you to get paid, your top cut is to do 4 CCs every month. That's how you get paid. So you cannot say, and when I say every month, from the 1st of this month until the last day of the month, let me tell you something. If you are a full member right now, you are here, I don't see any reason for you not to close to full your 4 CCs. There's no way now you are in this precious position, but you're not getting paid. Then there are people that are praying to become full members, but you are there, you're not getting paid. You're not utilizing your level. You need to always make sure by the 31st, when you log in, you are on 4 CCs or more. I hope the data explain them well. Okay, let me go back to the dates, because I don't want you to be left out on this one. We get paid every month on the 1st, ne? So if you recruit someone from the 21st until the last day of the month, the recruitment bonus, you're going to receive it on the 1st. When you recruit someone from the 1st until the 10th, your recruitment bonus, you're going to get it on the 11th. When you recruit someone from the 11th, look at my mouse, from the 11th until the 20th, your recruitment bonus, it's going to be on the 21st. But this, on the 15th, we get paid for the previous month's performance. So that is how we say we are getting paid 4 times in a month. So if Cynthia, when from the 1st until the 10th, you didn't recruit anyone, you're not going to get paid on the 11th. So it's possible that you can be in the business and not get paid 4 times a month. And then when you see us celebrating, I'm not saying it to you, Cynthia, and you see us celebrating that we get paid 4 times per month, you're like, but how? No, because we need to recruit weekly. That's how you show up for work. Then you're going to get paid. And for you to get paid on the 15th, you must be 4 CC active every month. You see? So this is what I've explained already. I'm not going to, would you get paid 25%? I get this question a lot. What are CCs? CCs are product points. I always like making an example with the Clicks card. Ne? Every time when you go to Clicks, I'm talking about Clicks because I know I've seen Clicks also in Namibia. Every time when you go to Clicks, you present your cards for points. Then when you buy, you get points. You cannot go to Clicks and say you want points, but you didn't buy anything. Can that make sense? No. Same with our business. Every time when you buy product, you get points. But each and every product has got points attached to it based on the amount of the product. Let me show you this. Can you use your calculators? Anyone who can calculate for us? Okay. Each jelly costs 308. You see, it has got 0.060 cc's. Alu cost 539. You see, it has got more cc's than Italy because of the amount. This box is 6.8. So that's why you get 2 cc's when you buy it. But I don't want you to stress and sit down and be like, I want to calculate my CCs. Guys, please tell me if you have never logged in. Every time, everyone, when you join, oh, not every time, for all the new people in the business, you get a welcome email from Forever. You use that email, you log in and you check your CCs. If you are not sure how to do it, you cannot be in this business and you don't know how many CCs you have. Please talk to your upline, talk to the person who recruited you. If your upline don't know, come to me directly. I will show you. It's very easy. You know what motivated me even more? Every day when I wake up, I would go where it shows me you are this CCs away from your next level, and I would push. Every day, I saw my CCs yesterday, but when I go and look at that graph, you are 1 CC away from your level, then I will push. So there's no way you're not logging in. And that login details, you can be able to process your orders. You don't need me, you don't need your upline. Even Namibia, if we've helped you to process your first order, your next order, just say, yeah, I want to do it on my own. Unless I know some people are staying in the places where they're struggling with network. With that one, I will always help. But we know why. We want you to get used to the system. We want you to be accountable of your CCs. You don't be like, I didn't know, I haven't done my 4 CCs. Log in every day. Look at that map that tells you how many CCs you left with to your next level so that you can be motivated to wake up and work. So CCs are product points. Guys, let's say Upula is buying 10 aloe vera gels. Can you please calculate for me 0.102 times 10? Remember, the system calculates for you. But can someone please type for me how many CCs? I'm showing you now how the system will calculate your CCs. Beulah is buying 10 aloe vera gels. Can someone please calculate for me 0.102 times 10? And type the answer for me. Guys, we're using calculators. There's no wrong answer. 0.102 times 10. I'm waiting. Can I get an answer? I haven't seen anything. Because I want you to see good. We cannot even rob you, guys. I'm waiting, guys. 0.102. We are calculating this. Beulah bought 10. So you want to know with 10 of these, how many CCs would Beulah have? Can I get someone typing in the answer here? Because I want you to understand. Oh, sorry, I didn't say it. This is the answer, guys. Beulah will have 1.02 CCs. Are you with? You understand now? So without buying the products, can Beulah have the CCs? No. Because where are they going to come from? It's like you going to Clicks and be standing at the door with 1 point, but you didn't buy anything, man. How are you going to get these points? There's no way. Thank you so much, family. But you can always mix around your product to get the CCs. But you don't have to sit down, calculate. When you log in, you can go to your basket. You can go to shop now and put in all the products you want. Then they're going to tell you this product at your level costs this much, and this product has got so much CCs. But as long as you buy your product under your name, those are your CCs. It doesn't matter if you're going to use those products or you're going to sell them. You can buy 1 CCs and use the whole product. It doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, you have CCs. You bought the product. So as long as you bought product, doesn't matter if you use them or you sell them, but under your name, there'll be CCs. This is the part I love the most. When you recruit someone and that person joins, got 2 CCs. So on your 4 CCs, you already have 2. So in your site, you only need to do 2. But what happens, Zike, if you are lucky this month, Pumi, you recruit 2 people that joins with this combo. Is Pumi 4 CC active? Pumi recruited someone, guys. I want a yes or no. I want to see how I can help you. Pumi recruited this month 2 people that joined with this point, with this box. Is Pumi 4 CC active? Can I get a yes or no? Just quickly. I want to see. Pumi recruited 2 people. Okay, Lee, thank you for the answer. No, she's not 4 CC active. Every CCs you do, as long as you did not buy 1 CCs under your name, you are not 4CC active. Remember, it's not a push-push business. It's a forever. You can even recruit 10 people. As long as there's no 1CC from you, you are not 4CC active. Did you get that, guys? No matter how many recruits that you can get, you are still required to do a minimum of 1CC from you. Isn't that nice? You say, good, this is not a push-push business. Because if whatever it says, you cannot be going around recruiting people while you are not buying the products. Then you are scamming these people. You're not doing the business. We want to see if you are alive. For you to be active, at least even if you can recruit 5 people that join with this combo, you're not going to be 4CC active until you do minimum 1CCs. But what happens again if Pumi didn't recruit anyone this month? She needs to do 4CC from selling. It happened to some of us before, where you would spend even 2 months without recruiting anyone. Did I miss my 4CC? No, I did it because it's my business. I cannot stand not being active. I cannot stand not being paid. Hence, I'm saying if you are a full member, 4CC is not even something that we can discuss. So we've spoken about this. Assistant supervisor, you need 2 CCs. Every 2 CCs. I already told you how to get 2 CCs. And remember, you're going to get paid 5% bonus boost every month when you are on 4CC. If you are 4CC active. If you are not 4CC active, forget about getting paid on the 15th. Look at the discount for the supervisor. You know why supervisors now are earning more than assistant supervisors? On the 15th as an assistant supervisor, for a new person, they pay you 5%. But look here, as a supervisor, for a new person, they pay you 8%. As an assistant manager, for a new person, they pay you 13%. As a manager, for a new person, I get paid 18%. And then you still ask me why I recruit so much as a manager. Guys, do you want to know how much is 18% on the 15th for someone who joined GAS 6.8? It's a lot of money. And it's on top of the 1.5 once-off bonus. You know why we're getting paid so much? If whatever says to you, we're going to pay you the difference between the levels. So it checks me good, when you are growing most, we're going to pay you more for all the assistant supervisors. Here, they're giving you 5% because they're like, you are too close. Why are you not moving? Then when you move, they say, okay, now you are 1 step ahead. For a new person, we're paying you 8%. And then when you move, but you are 2 steps ahead. For a new person, we are paying you 13%. You are a manager. Yo. 3 steps far, 3 steps separated. Then we are paying you 18%. Guys, look at this. For supervisor, you need to do 25 CCs in a space of 2 months. Assistant manager, you need to do 75 CCs in a space of 2 months. And manager level, you have 2 options because Forever wants everyone to taste these monies. You need to do 120 CCs in 2 months or 150 CCs in 4 months. Guys, remember, we are approaching December. What does that mean? If you become a manager, by December, you are coming to Paris with us next year, April, for free. So guys, I don't even want you to look at all these levels. Let's go to Paris, become a manager by December. And if you're not recruiting, forget about this level. If you're not opening your heart and help more people to start the business, I delete that level. It's not going to come. Yes, Cynthia, regardless of how many people you recruit, as long as you don't have 1CC under your name that you bought, then you're not on 4CCs. Because Forever is looking at you, Usile. You want to go up while you are not doing anything under your name. Because if you don't have even 1CC under your name, it means you are not even selling. You are not even using the products. What are you going to teach your team? You see, Forever is teaching you the right principles of doing the business. It's Forever for your 4CCs. Recruit for people that you have recruited. If they bought with 4CCs, you need to do 1CC. Then your 4CCs will recognize it. Are you answered there, Cynthia? You can respond in the comment section. Guys, I've spoken a lot about this. It took me 2 months after joining the business. 4 weeks after joining the business, I was a supervisor because I was recruiting everyone, even a security guard, even a cleaner at work, because everyone needs extra income. Stop prejudging people. Stop looking down on people. Look at this, 38% discount. Average income for supervisors, it is 10,000. As long as you do all these requirements, as long as you're a supervisor who's doing this or more, you can get 10,000 or more. Assistant manager, guys, there's no growth in staying in the entry level, because assistant supervisor, full member is an entry level. I know it's gonna sound harsh, but do you know what anyone can become an assistant supervisor? As long as you have 6.8 in your savings, you can become this. But this, you know, Guti, you've put in work, you are working your business, because it's you cannot get here just you cannot buy in getting here. It means you've worked. Here, anyone who's got 6.8 in their bank account, they can buy this position. But this, it shows what you are growing. It shows that you are working your business. Assistant manager, you need to do 75cc in a space of 2 months. Guys, look at this. You typically need 10 to 15 people in your team. Average income, they've told you what you need to do here as an assistant manager to earn this money. It is 17,000. Discount 43%. Manager level, guys, don't you want to go to Paris, Mara? I agree you want to become a full member in what, but don't you see the bigger picture of you going to the city of London? Just shoot for manager level. Be crazy, man. Just for this next 3 months. Like, tell your family, have a meeting with your wife or your husband or your sister. Okuti, can you take care of my child the next 3 months? I want to focus on my business. And you show them this light, which you see, the potential income. It's also going to help you. Can you give me a break? I'm not going to cook. Can you give me the next month? I'm only going to cook on Sunday. I want to focus on my business. And you show them this light so that they can hold you accountable. 48% discount. Average income 43,000, as long as you do all these requirements. So we are done, family. What are the daily basics? I wish you can take a screenshot also on this one. You need to get a minimum of 5 new numbers every day. I don't go to bed without getting 5 new numbers. If I can show you, I've just presented to over 10 people, because every day I told myself, if I don't do that, then I'm not in business. You get 10 new numbers. With that book, with that planning book, you're going to be able to hold yourself accountable. You're getting your numbers either from Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or face-to-face. Guys, when I go to the mall, I come back with a lot of numbers because I make a lot of friends. Gonja, who was I with last week? It was Prudence. She will tell you, whenever I went, I was like, hey, give me your number. I love your style. I went, I love how beautiful you look. I must be your friend. Give me your number. That's what I do. If maybe you won't be on your phone, maybe you're attending an event or a wedding, don't just go to that wedding and eat and be excited. Make relationships there, start conversations. We had a presentation today. Guys, if in your presentation you're adding less than 10 numbers, then you must know you won't be able to duplicate in your business. Even on Zoom, challenge yourself that at least there must be 10 people joining that Zoom. At least when we have WhatsApp, you're adding 10 numbers. That's where your growth is. We're not even asking you to present. We are doing the presentation for you. The only thing you need to do, tell people you have a business opportunity you want to share with them. Here's the link. That's it. And then once you add someone on the presentation, don't just fold your hand and think they're going to come back to you. No, it doesn't happen. Remember, with you, for you to be here, someone followed up with you. You follow up. You say, hi, Mngani, thank you. I saw you on the group you joined. Did you finish listening to the presentation? Do you have any questions? When they say no, you're like, when would you like to start? I'm ready to work with you. And which option you want to start with? Done. Guys, is that too difficult? Must we go to school for asking that question? No, you can do it. You only need that self-belief. You only need to love people more. With your customers, let me tell you something. The minute someone says how much on your product, you take that book, the planning book, you write their names down so that towards, I need they are getting paid, some people this Friday. You go back to that person. Hi, Zandi. I remember you asked me about the belly fat combo price. I'm placing orders today. Should I include your belly fat combo? You follow up. You cannot just waste my time typing the amount and then you don't want to buy. I need to follow up and ask you, should I include your order? If they say no, not this month, you're like, okay, I'm going to check you next month. You tell them, expect me again next month. That's how you build your customer base. You take your book again, you write a date. On that next month, you go back and say, Zandi said she will buy next month. Because we're dealing with a lot of people every day. You cannot remember everyone. But that planning book is going to help you to get your things in order. Even if you don't buy the planning book, print out. We sent you the documents. Print it out so that your business can be in line. If you don't get paid 4 times a month, you must get worried. It means you're not sharing the business opportunity with as many people as possible. Have something that you are pushing for. Don't be in just this business and say, I'll see if I'm gonna make it. Then you don't have goals. If you know your house bond costs 6,000, and then I'm asking you what you're going, like, I'll see what I can do. How are you gonna pay for that bond? And you said you joined to pay for that bond. So now when you say, I'll see what you're going to do, for me, when I talk to you and you say, I'll see what I'm going to do, I already know you don't have goals. Because when you're pushing for something, you're like, I'll see if it happens. Then you're not serious yet. I cannot say, I'll see what can happen. Who's going to pay for my child's school fees? I cannot say that I do whatever it takes. I'm not going to see. At the end of the day, that school, they want their money. So if someone still says, I'll see what I'm going to do when we talk for CCs, then you don't have goals. I know that. I promise you don't have goals. Because if you set goals for yourself, that this month you are paying off that credit card or that clothing account, you know you need 4,000. So why do you say you'll see what you can do? So you don't have goals. You need to have something you're pushing for. Don't forget to log in, check your CCs daily as a motivation. Learn how to place your orders now at that entry level. Have daily, weekly, and monthly goals. That's why I get worried when someone says, I'll see what I can do. Because I ask myself, when you wake up every day, what are you pushing for? You just wake up and say, I'll see what I can do. Remember, your daily targets, they lead to your monthly target. I know we're not all social media people, but remember the example I did with moving from Yoka 3310 and Caltex to the smartphones. We didn't know how to do it, but now we are good. But keep on doing it. Try. Learn from other leaders. Follow other leaders that are doing well on social media. See how they do their videos. Then you copy it. Allow yourself to go through the learning process. You see, you look down so much on this point. You know, when you do this, you stay motivated. People that are quiet on the group mostly, they suffer in their corners. That group, it is like your boardroom. It's our boardroom. Imagine when every day, Monday to Sunday, you don't even show up in the boardroom. Even if you can say, good morning, family. Even if you can say, noted, you've showed up at the boardroom. You need to start reading books. Leaders are readers. Start going to that YouTube channel that I told you about. Be friends with Forever social media platforms. The trainings are posted there. Follow all the Forever social media pages. You cannot be a clueless business owner. You cannot be a clueless leader. How are you going to grow? How are you going to teach your new people? Because everything starts with you. If you are a clueless leader, how are you going to lead your people? But the information is all over social networks. It is all over YouTube. So if you don't want to do it, who's going to do it for you? All I'm going to say, we have the most amazing business opportunity. It's time to claim the life that you deserve. It's even asking there. It says, where do you want to be? And I'm going to be honest with you. That's why when you join, we don't ask for a certificate. We don't ask for anything. We just ask about your goals, because your only limit can be only yourself. So if you're not winning, you need to start asking yourself, where am I limiting myself? Because there is a place where you are limiting yourself. There's no way you're going to push for 30 days and it's only you who's not winning. It's impossible. You need to ask yourself, why am I not winning? What is it that I'm not doing right? Then you can start seeking help and say, guys, I've been doing 1, 2, 3, 4, but I'm not seeing the results. How are you guys doing it? Can you please show me how you do it? Because I want to grow in the business.